over.
If Keith is heard like this, there's no answer.
Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone.
They try to download.
We need some milk.
Another one. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Yeah!
Too close to my sleeves. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. Another one. What did he say? To this day. Oh, I promise you. To this another one. For a lifetime.
Imagination, just imagine, say I get Galuba. I fought them, my brothers, no worry, we go where designer. You know money come and go, I saw the go Ronaldo. Cause I meet Mulano, he did tell me tornado. You know money come and go, I saw the go Ronaldo. Cause I meet Mulano, he did tell me tornado. Are you listening? No be format. Waiting I tell you no be format. But just in case, Say you no go as
It's all fake news.
Say you
It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Remember, say there are rainy days and sunny days.
Oh my God, who the hell
Another one.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I was muted. Let me stop. Yeah, you're right. I definitely was muted. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second, because I'm trying to look for. Here we go. There we go. There we go. This. There it is. Here is my music. Okay. What's good, y'all? Hey, what's good? Okay. Looks like I figured out how to use my cam, but it looks a little laggy, so I need to fix that as well too. But let's see what's going on around the world, y'all. How y'all doing today? Today's Monday, Moon Day. Let's see what's popping around the world. For all you guys, I dropped a video on my members page, and it's also on my Patreon. I dropped a video about the frequency that's happening around the world right now and why this is taking place. Because there's a lot of it's on my members. Where's it at? Membership. Right over here. I dropped it over here. Earth is receiving high vibrational frequencies. Everyone can feel it. I let you guys know what's going on in there, so you guys go check it out. It's on my members page, and it's also on my Patreon. You can go on my Patreon. Here's the link to my Patreon over here. You click it and it could take you to my Patreon. I got a whole bunch of videos on there that I can't put on YouTube, so you guys could check it out if you have not checked out my Patreon. But yeah, I dropped this video yesterday because I seen a lot of people dropping videos of this frequency that's going on. They have the South Antarctic magnetic anomaly happening, and then just the way that people are feeling right now, and I break it down on why this is taking place. And I have some very interesting things to share with you guys. I don't know if it's gonna be today, but just over the strong, we're going to be doing that. Today's the Hindus Diwali. Wait, what is that? And I figured out chat. I figured out why chat has not been talking to me. So I got that figured out as well too. So that's amazing. So let's see what's popping up. What is Hindus Diwali? Let me see. Because you know they take everything from us. Let's ask, matter of fact, let's ask chat. It'll be easier just to ask chat. It'll be easier just to ask chat. Yo, chat. What is the Hindus Diwali about? What is that? Can you enlighten us, please?
Absolutely. So Diwali is a really significant festival in Hindu culture. It's often called the Festival of Lights. People celebrate it by lighting up lamps and candles around their homes to symbolize the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. It's also a time for feasting, fireworks, family gatherings, and giving gifts. So in a nutshell, it's a joyous celebration of positivity and new beginnings.
Okay, cool. Thank you. There we go. New beginnings. And today is October the 20th. So what just happened? Did y'all see that? The computer just glitched. China will soon have a new 5-year plan. Here's how they have changed the world so far. Okay. Yeah, it just glitched. I don't know what that is about. There we go. New beginnings. Today's October 10th, October 20th. Excuse me. So 10, 20. 10, 20. Let me see which October is really the 8th month. And I was talking with one of my buddies the other day, primarily DC, and we were talking about, you know, with everything that's happening right now. Shout out to DC. Shout out, great dude, amazing dude. With everything that's taking place right now, maybe something is coming next month. Okay. Now remember, they told us about this so-called alien thing that's supposed to be coming next month in the month of November. That is giant mothership, and aliens are supposed to be here. Who knows if that's true? I have no idea, because you know these people are liars. They're just, you know, doing these things to manipulate people, to cause fear and all this type of stuff. But nonetheless, right? I've said this before. I said this now with this so-called alien invasion, this Project Bluebeam. Okay. The Project Bluebeam may be used as a scapegoat for the real quote unquote so-called alien invasion, meaning the alien invasion might be taking place for real, is really going to be happening, but they're also going to roll out Project Bluebeam at the same time. Why not? And it's crazy because I found a video by what's his name, Stephen Greer, which if you've seen Stephen Greer as of late, let me show you guys, man. I don't know if you guys, I watched the video. Hold on. I watched a video with Stephen Greer, and man, if you look at this dude, bro, if this is not a reptile, man, if Stephen Greer is not a reptile, I don't know what Stephen Greer is, bro. Like, just, you know what I'm saying?
It's the secret agenda, which is what
just look at, you know what I'm saying? Just look at Stephen Greer.
Is a disclosure that would present a threat.
Look at him, like, you know what I'm saying? You can, it's like there's this energy that's leeching, and that's just coming off of him. This just very, I don't know, man. I can see just like this very, just lustful energy. It's like a lust type of oozing type of energy that's emanating out of him. I don't know if you guys see it, but I see it. Okay, he definitely looks off, straight off look like Draco Reptilian. All right, so and then just the information that he talks about, and he doesn't come into public until it's time to talk about alien invasions and all that type of stuff. But I was listening to him, not specifically this video, but let me see, Stephen Greer, what's his name, Inspire Nation. And I'm gonna let you know, man, it was this, I think it was this recent video. It was this recent video. And just the way that he's talking, he's like, like just listening to him, and you can hear like growling and rumbles and stuff like that. And it's just so fascinating to me because what these people are using is technology. They're using cloaking technology. Let me see. My phone is definitely good. Look. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I could get him to. Let me see if he's gonna do the laugh part. Hold on. Let me see.
Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, higher self, higher team, and all angels, guide, and light workers, here for our highest good and the highest good of all. Please help me to help Dr. Greer today. Please help us to help consciousness today. Please help us to help all of humanity today for our highest good, for the highest good of all, or something even better. Woohoo!
Yeah, here we go.
I think that's the biggest smile I have ever seen on your face.
Hold on. You heard him? I heard that. Look, listen. I think that's the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face. Hold on.
Here we go.
I think that's the biggest smile I have ever seen on your face. All right. Welcome back.
Yo, do y'all hear that? He said that's the biggest smile I've ever seen on your face.
Michael Sandler, your host on Inspire Nation.
But this dude, yeah, man, it's just very interesting that, you know, they roll him out during this time. But let's see what's popping off around the, let's see what's popping up. What do y'all say? Let me see. What's good, Divinely Grand Rising Joose? As we all know, they like to watch us. I made a video speaking on those people portraying they are speaking with our ancestors. I want to send the video and they changed my voice. Okay, well, you can send it to me. I don't know if you can send it to my Instagram, or if it's too big, you can email it to me. My email is consciousjuice@gmail.com. Okay, yeah, you can send it to me, consciousjuice@gmail.com, and I'll check it out. And if I need to show it to the collective, then we can definitely do that as well too. But when I tell you, man, you can just see this energy, this lush type evil energy just coming out of him. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these people, they are using cloaking technology. Okay, hold on, let me see. Because y'all don't understand, man. Hold on, this video over here, hold on, this video is my video. Let me post where's my video?
Have you guys seen this 60-minute interview with financial journalist Andrew Sorkin? These two people go into detail about how we're getting ready to see a crash very soon, but they don't explain when or how fast it's going to happen. But I want you to pay attention to the details, y'all. Pay attention. Check this out.
Do you think that we will have a crash or not?
The answer is we will have a crash. I just can't tell you when, and I can't tell you how deep. But I can assure you, unfortunately, I wish I wasn't saying this, we will have a crash.
Do you see this? And this is not AI, you guys. This is a real 60-minute interview. This is, listen.
I know you guys see it. And I know there's no way in hell that that lady that's sitting right across from him did not see it. And then she proceeds with the interview. She proceeds to ask him that question. And there was a little lag. Maybe she was trying to tell him about it, but why would they continue the interview? Do y'all see that? And then even her, she doesn't look normal either. Is it me, or does this lady look like some type of gray? Do you guys?
See? Tell me you guys see the resemblance over here. Tell me y'all don't see the resemblance of the gray in this 83 over here. See, I told y'all that these 83s, they are the future grays. They are the future grays. They are literally the grays. And it's crazy. I've been telling you guys this for quite some time. I've been telling y'all, and then this video drops. Let me see. Where's that dude? The Wi-Fi. Look at this. This dude drops a video. Now, this dude is a CIA agent. I played videos from him before, and his little fish. Hold on. Well, let me see. He shows you over here, right? You see in his book right over here, his book over here inside the CIA. You see inside the CIA, and he's also admitted through his little fish over here. His fish is called Hecklefish, that he is a CIA. The fish was like, well, you are CIA. And then he was like, yeah, don't tell nobody. But he says it out. He says it to his followers, his subscribers and whatnot. So I don't know if his subscribers picked up on it, because I'm saying, like, these people are, you know what I'm saying? But look at this, right? Look at this. Look, he's got a gray here, and he's got like another gray here. You see what I'm saying? He's got like another gray here. And then these reptilian looking beings, is that Stephen Greer? Hold on. It might be Stephen Greer in the background. But literally telling us, man. Literally telling us. So, yeah. Let me see. I need to check out this video. The grays, you see? The grays are future humans. And I made a video long ago saying this. Like, I think I made a video in 2020 before I even knew all of this. I was just putting two and two together. And I was like, I said, hold on. I said 83s are literal grays. Because the fact of the matter is, they are the ones that are going through hell to catch these beings. All right. Because they're trying to find out if they have some type of ancestry that is extraterrestrial. They're literally trying to find out if they have some ancestry that is extraterrestrial. So they are fine. They're basically telling you that they are the grays in living person. All right. Hold on. Let me get this. So let me show you guys. So I just wanted to go show you guys what is happening around the world. But yeah, let's leave.
I see the resemblance over here. Look at this, y'all. And they told us, right, these gray beings were created by the reptilian beings as stewards. Like, they're the ones that go and do the dirty work for the reptilians.
There we go. I've never seen this series. The V series, but people tell me to check it out. But plenty times in the V series, they tell you that they're not human, that they're something else, that they are. And they show you what they are. Okay? They show you what they are. Reptilian beings, and the reptilian beings create these robotoid NPCs known as grays, which are the humans, which literally are humans. All right. Now here's the. I made another video. Let me see. Right. Let me see. Oh, not that video. So in this video with see, look at it. Even I show speed.
Popular social media part way through his
even I show speed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Conversation. One of,
like, you know what I'm saying? All these people, man, you have no idea. Okay, look, Speed is one of my friends. He is not a reptilian. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I show Speed is reptilian. Is he not reptilian? But the fact of the matter is, this dude, you know, he acquired so much fame, so much, you know, notoriety. How could he not be one of them? And the same thing with these people. It's all in the eyes, man. You get what I'm saying? It's all in the eyes. Even look at this. I don't know if you guys remember Chris Rock. See? I don't know if you guys seen this interview with, is that Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy Fallon, I believe. But here we go, right? Chris Rock, when he was doing this interview with Jimmy Fallon, he was staring off to the distance and his eyes shifted right over here. Yes.
I'm back. I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again for.
See that? So when I tell you all of your so-called politicians, your celebrities, and all these things, they are all they're all in disguise. They're all in disguise. They're using high technology to cloak, to mask themselves. Like I said, even your neighbors, you have no idea who your neighbors are, and a lot of your friends. Okay, now you'll know and you'll understand why they love hanging out with you. They love hanging out with you, or you'll hang out with them, and then you won't understand why your energy is being drained. Well, there's the reason why, right? Why you feel tired around these certain individuals. There's a reason why. So let me see. And is the crazy thing is, y'all, I made a video a few days ago and I told y'all that the internet has been acting up, it's been acting slow and all this type of stuff, and now it's really doing that. It's really doing that. Everything is glitching. I was recording a video yesterday and everything is glitching. No sense. This don't make no sense whatsoever. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Okay, let me see. Okay, so now before we continue, I'm gonna show you guys what's happening around the world. Shout out the world signs. Okay, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Oh, before I continue, like I before I continue, let me read this off. It didn't help, but hey. It did not help. Okay. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. The copyright laws of the United States recognizes a fair use of copyright content. Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act states, notwithstanding the provisions of Section 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyright work, including such used by reproduction and copies of phono records or by other means specified by that section for purpose as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. It's not an infringement of copyright. So there's my fair use right over here. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what's popping, y'all. Let's see what's popping on the earth. Shout out to World Signs. Look at this huge mushroom cloud, bro. Look at this giant mushroom cloud, or this shell cloud. This, they call it shelf clouds, whatever they want to call it. But look at this giant thing, man. My goodness. This person is inside of a building recording it. Here we go. That new light coming in. I don't know about y'all. What's it called? So last night I first of all, yesterday it was a beautiful day, beautiful, gorgeous day, right? And then maybe around 12, 11, the clouds started appearing in the sky. And I'm like, oh, it's probably about to get dark soon. And then later on, I had a pressure headache, and I was like, something is happening. And then it started raining. I was like, I guarantee you Stefan Byrne is gonna make a video. And yes, he did make a video. He did put out a video. And but I said something is happening. Like there must be some pressurized somewhere was happening. And then later on that night, right, total darkness. I posted a video to show how the environment around here turn neon orange. So this has been happening far too often, where the environment has become neon orange. And then when it became neon orange, that's when the headache started, like, you know, coming back even more. And then when night falls, y'all, it was completely foggy outside. Completely foggy. I'm talking about dense fog. And I only realized it around 10:30 when I was about getting ready to go to bed, and I saw like a light flash in front of the windows. I'm like, is that somebody coming to the door or something like that? But when I looked, it was a car turning into the neighborhood. And I looked outside and it was completely white. I was like, oh shoot, completely white, because we're literally in the clouds. We were up in the clouds. So so if you feel pressure, you feel headache, it's because we had the clouds over us. I told y'all these people are going back into the clouds, because that's exactly, there's a great separation happening here. The clouds were here yesterday. So I just wanted to let you guys aware, like, if you guys are feeling the headache and all that type of stuff, it's the reason why, because we're in the clouds right now. Yeah, let's go. Yo, far too often, you guys, this is happening like almost every day. Almost every day. Look, it looked like someone breathing that out. Look at that. It looks like a giant being that's breathing that out.
Es un rostro. Wow.
Every day the sky is talking. Here we go. Two sons, Guatemala. Sun is popping off. Bro, what's it called? The Pacific Ring of Fire is getting it for real. And Mexico's still hitting it. Oh wow, that's crazy, bro. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, good thing he found that truck there. Yo, hold on, that's just crazy. The flood just took his truck and he jumps out. That's crazy. Good thing he found that truck there, man. Wow, that goes to show you how powerful water is, man. Water is powerful. You do not mess with water, man. And like I told you, what is this water doing? Water is cleansing. Water has memory. Water is the most intelligent solvent throughout the whole galaxy. It holds memory. And we talk about what water is doing. And this water, even though it seems like it's coming from the sky, this water is coming from above. I mean, excuse me, it's coming from below. This water is coming from below. India. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh, don't do it, y'all. Y'all see how that bus just stopped right there? You guys ever seen the way that the Indians driving in these mountains, man? Oh my god. Oh wow. Mudslide. Jeez, look at that, boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, what's it called? Kid Icarus, that's what DJ was. Good. Thank you very much, Earthing Truth. Let's go. Feeding the darkness.
Darkness, everybody. Everyone. Darkness is ready.
Feeding the darkness meter. Gratitude. Yes. Thank you. Abundance upon you. Let's see. What is this about? I have never seen this in my life. I have never, bro, it looks like a tornado. I have never seen this in my life. All I can say, this is plasma. This is literally plasma. Kind of like this, y'all. Hold on. These are plumes of plasma. These are plumes of plasma. And the only thing that can generate that is, again, the black sun. The black sun. These over here, right? This core reactor creating plasma plumes. And this is exactly what I see over here. Exactly what I see over here. The way it's bending and all this type of stuff. See that? The way it's bending. More sightings of these, y'all. I got a video personally sent to me by one of my friends who live in Orlando, and she saw this. More sightings of these. This is like premonitions to come. Because what they said, the Bible says, the earth is going to be destroyed by fire this time, right? Love your love your work. You're teaching me so much. Ring of Fire is where the camp of the saints surround the eternal kingdom. Check out Leaving Babylon, guys. All keys are unlocking. Let's get it. I never heard of that before. Let's go. I never heard of that before. Ring of Fire is where the camp of the saints surround the eternal kingdom. And like I said, something is birthing out of the Ring of Fire. There is something birthing out of the Ring of Fire. Okay. The black sun, you know what I'm saying? Like something is happening. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Sharjay. Let's go. Feeding the darkness. I need to get my little videos up here. Bro Yara Shalom interpreted the rapture as people being taken in the end during natural disasters, so you don't want to be raptured. No, exactly. Hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT what the definition of rapture is. Okay, because rapture is not what you guys think. Okay. Yo, chat. Can you give us the definition, the root and etymology of the word rapture?
Sure thing. So the word rapture basically means a state of intense delight or being carried away by overwhelming emotion, often in a really joyful or ecstatic sense. If we break down its etymology, rapture comes from the Latin word raptura, which means a seizing or a carrying off. That itself comes from raptus, meaning seized or carried away. Over time, it kind of evolved in English to mean this feeling of being swept up in extreme happiness or spiritual ecstasy. So that's the gist.
So rapture means two things. Okay. See, that's why we're the greatest rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're the greatest rappers. No one can rap better than us. Okay. You see, rapture, right? Either, and this is what's happening right now. Pay attention, because I be showing you guys this. I be showing you guys this through the videos. Either during this time you're going to experience extreme content, happiness, ecstasy. You're going to feel amazing, or you're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel bad. You're going to have no energy. You're going to have no motivation, and you have no will or desire to do anything. Remember, that's why will is viral right now. You know, the will, this is the will of God taking place right now. All right. And I explained the definitions of raptures before. This is not the first time I'm talking about this. I'm just reiterating things. All right. So rapture is two different things so that's what I'm saying. We are living two different worlds right now. People are living two different worlds. Either you are, and what's happening is it's a separation of the masculine world, this 3D masculine world that's ran by politics, government, and unnatural parasitic forces. Okay. Or you're ascending or moving onto the female world, the female dominated world, the matriarch world that's ran by the divine mother, where we have peace, harmony, unity, oneness. This is the definitions of rapture. Okay. And there's a document that this dude sent me. I forgot his name, but thank you very much. I know you watch me. You watch me live. I forgot your name, but he sent me this amazing document by Martin Vril. And it's funny because last Friday we were talking about the Vril, right? Let me show you how the universe is. Amazing, bro. I'm gonna show you guys how amazing the universe is, because let me show you guys, right? So last strong, when we talked about the Vril, right? We talked about the Vril society, what the Vril society is, which is again the reptilians, right? The reptilian parasite. And tell me why this dude Ramayana, I don't know if that's your I don't know if that's your name. Please let me know your name if it is. but he sent me an article about Martin Vrilland, whatever. And he goes into details about this shift that's getting ready to happen in the 3 days of darkness. One day we're gonna sit down and read this. I'm probably gonna have chat read it for you. This is a lot, okay? This is a lot. So I'm gonna have chat read this for you guys. But this is amazing. What I saw from this and it all makes complete sense. So one day we're gonna read this, maybe tomorrow, maybe when I have no idea, and then you guys are going to see what it is. All right. So and like I'm saying, you see how the universe is, right? Everybody is playing their part. Everybody is playing their part, playing their position. Everybody's on time. That's what I'm saying. You are in divine alignment. Don't worry about anything. You're in divine alignment. As long as you're staying in tune with yourself, staying in tune with nature, you're going to be fine. You're not out of place. You're not out of character. You're not out of whack. You are in divine alignment. Just know that. Just know that. That's what I want you guys to understand. Okay? Let's see. Oh, before I continue, let me show you guys this. We are still doing the raffle, and now the raffle is up until next Friday. So next Friday is the 24th. Or is it this Friday? Oh, no. Where is a calendar when you need one, boy? Where is a calendar when you need one? Let me see if I have a calendar on my... Yeah, I don't know how to... I still got to get familiar with my PC, y'all. Huh? Yeah, you see, the internet is acting up today, man. The internet is acting up today. 31st? Boy, y'all see this? Why did it take me to this? Why did it take me to this? The 31st, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Friday the 31st, okay? But shout out to everybody that has joined the raffle. Thank you so much. Let me read off the names. Cynthia, Viviana, Drika, Ezra, Fontez, Dominique, Angela, Willie C, Nikki, Nada, Vashni, Miguel, Corvina, Sarah, Carlos, Kelvin, Rondell, Ozzy, Moana, Queen Red Pill, Sophia, Myra, Carlaceful, Quetta. I haven't seen Carlaceful. I hope everything is okay with Carlaceful. Nefertiti, DC, Charjay, Starburst, Obi-Wan, Deborah, Patricia, Kathy, Amy, Dimitri, Bridget, Michael, Torreya, Chris, Fontez again, okay, Muriel, Hanson, Tiffany, Romana, Lisa, and Sophia. Thank you so much. And we just had a few more people purchase some stuff on Etsy today, so I'm grateful for you guys. All right, we had some more people purchase some stuff, so we're gonna add you guys to the raffle as well too. So, and it's not too late, you guys. So it's not too late to join the raffle. Remember, the raffle is about winning some organized prizes, and also potentially having a chance to get into the Cosmic Code course 3 that's going to be starting on November 3rd. All right, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for that as well too. So let's continue with this. What was I going to show you guys? So thank you guys. Thank you so much for believing me. Thank you for feeding me. This is the SLS. Rapture was made up. What is SLS? The Amish understood we are living in the end times, the dark ages, where the millennial reign. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Exactly. Okay. We've always questioned why those people live like that. Guess why? They love God. Yeah. Who? The Amish? And it's funny if you rearrange the word Amish, it's ma-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's ma-ish. You know, the mother. You know, and I told you, what's it called? And primarily, when you look at the Amish, do you see them? Do you know who they're pretending to be? Who are the Amish people pretending to be? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy over here, bro. Let's see something. Because I don't know much about the Amish either. Hey, chat, can you elaborate how the Amish people live? You know, what they believe in, what their culture is about. Can you elaborate on this?
Absolutely. So the Amish are a traditionalist Christian group known for living a very simple, plain lifestyle. They generally avoid modern technology because they believe it can lead to focus on worldly things and distract from their faith and community values. They're big on community, family, and living out their religious beliefs in everyday life. In terms of culture, they often live in rural areas, they do a lot of farming, and they use horse-drawn buggies instead of cars. They also have their own schools and speak a German dialect known as Pennsylvania Dutch. The core belief is really about humility, simplicity, and community solidarity, all centered around their faith.
What does the term Amish mean? What does the term Amish mean? The etymology and definition.
Sure. So the term Amish actually comes from the name of a religious leader. It traces back to Jacob Ammon, who was a Swiss Anabaptist leader in the late 17th century. His followers became known as Amish or the Amish, essentially meaning they were the people who adhered to the teachings or reforms of Jacob Ammon. So in other words, the name basically just comes from the founder's last name. Over time, it turned into the identifier for the whole group and their way of life.
Okay, so Amish people are hold on. I'm not talking to you, chat. So Amish people are basically trying to be us. And if you don't believe me, look what Amish gives you. Look what Amish gives you. Amish gives you 14. Amish gives you 14. The 14th Amendment. And do you guys remember what 14 gives you in gematria? Do you guys know what 14 gives you in gematria? Chris K. Oh, Chris, yes, you are definitely in the raffle. I guess we haven't updated yet. Chris, yeah, did I say it? I think I did say Chris K name, didn't I? Yeah, you're definitely in the raffle. Yeah, we gotta add it. We gotta add you, Chris. That's crazy because I remember yelling out your name to my goddess and letting her know that you're in the raffle. Yeah, you're in the raffle 3 times. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Our apologies. I really thought that you're on the. Oh, so this is not updated then, baby. Yeah, you're on there. You're on there 4 times actually. You're on there 4 times. So we got you. Don't worry, Chris. We got you. We gonna make everything right. Don't worry. We got you. We got you. We got you. Okay. We got everybody. We got all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But All right. Do you guys see what Amish people give you? I told you, they literally are trying to be us. This is why, again, they dress like it. You see? This is why, again, they dress like this, primarily in black. I told you guys, I've said this before. I've told you guys this before. When these people dress in black, they are mocking us. Why do you think the Jews do the same thing? Why do you think the Jews, the fake Jews, right? These 83s, these Esau Jews, why do you think they all dress in black? Because they're trying to be us. It's mocking us. This is the simulation simulating. This is the simulation simulating. Please understand that. Okay? So again, this, you know what I'm saying? These people don't know God. Like, they're just playing a role. They're just playing a role. Remember, the world is a stage, my people. The world is a giant stage, and everybody is playing a role, specifically trying to play our role. But they're not us. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a stage. The indigenous, these people are playing the indigenous role. So at one point in time, right, we were living like the Amish. We were living like the Amish. And we're going to go back to that as well, too. We're going to go back to that, where we won't have to deal with technology, where we won't have to deal with these heathens, you know, spying on us, looking on us, and all this type of stuff. That's why they lead the people alone, because they're playing a role. You feel me? That's why they leave them alone, because they're playing a role. Okay? Are they unhappy? I mean, obviously they're playing a role. Obviously. The defenseless Christians who baptized only upon confession of faith and who suffered and died for the testimony of Jesus, their Savior, from the time of Christ to the year. Yeah, these people don't know what's going on. They're just playing a role. They are just playing a character. Okay, where we at? All right, let's continue. Let's continue with this. Look at that, boy. Looks like another person. It looks like this thing is coming out of their forehead or their eye or their hair. See that? Look at the nose. That's one big nose, boy. This is happening a lot, boy. That's the premise of the book Martyr's Mirror in 1660. And if you look at the number 1660, it's 616. It's 616, which is what the new light body is going to have, right? We're dropping the five neutrons that were basically taking up space and not allowing us to assimilate more information, assimilate more light. And now it's going to be one neutron within us, okay? Because those neutrons were just literally taking up space, because a neutron doesn't hold a negative charge or a positive charge. So it was just taking up space for no reason. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. What I was gonna say was, right. I said everybody is playing a role. Everybody is playing a role, right? I said, why do you think when it comes to us, right, learning our true history? Why do you think when it comes to us learning our true history, right? It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter if we speak of African history, Caucasian history, Neanderthal history, Mexico history, Hawaiian history, whatever other history, whatever other race history. It doesn't matter if we speak of that history. Nobody gets mad about that. Oh, okay, yeah, you know. But when we start to dive into ourselves and we speak of our history, especially knowing the fact that we were not slaves, knowing that we were kings, queens, gods, goddesses, rulers, all of these amazing things. Why do you think people get mad? Why do you think why do people get mad whenever we speak about ourselves? Why is that? Why? I'm telling y'all, everybody is playing a role. Everybody is playing a role. Our role was to forget who we are. That was our role. Okay, it's like God is like, okay, all right, are y'all about to go, you know what I'm saying? Go play something in here. Our role was to forget who we are. Everybody else knows who we are. We just forgot who we are. And when we start to get into our knowledge of self, people get pissed off. Why? Why? Especially when you start to find out, like, those people who are from those specific parts of the world, they're not the real people. When we start to say, no, those people were actually indigenous, they actually look like me. Why do they get pissed off? Because once we find out who we are, which is what the sun is doing now, the sun is feeding us these Holy Ghost particles, Christ consciousness particles, whatever you want to call it. And it's charging us up. It's reminding us of who we are. So now the jig is about to be up. The jig is about to be up. Because once we do know who we are, everything just changes. That's why this game is crumbling down now. Because we, as the creator race, are taking back our power. We are taking back our energy. So people are feeling, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, just watching, you have to have eyes to see, man. That's all I can say. You have to have eyes to see. You really have to have eyes to see what's happening. Okay. Let me show y'all. All right, let's play some videos. Just this video alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I laughed when I heard this.
Dude, I don't want to go to fucking work right now. I want to stay home and research how the Scythians and the Germanic and Celtic peoples are all the same, and all the different names that we have created for them, archaeological terminologies, is meant to disconnect what was once the connectedness of the lost tribe of Dan.
And who's the lost tribe of Dan? I broke down what Dan is. I broke down what Dan represents. And again, they think that's them. You know what I'm saying? This is, he still gotta dive deep. Still gotta dive deep. That's why it's called the lost tribe of Dan, the lost tribe of Dan. done. And then done has to do with the word teeth. Speaking of knowledge, speaking of for who you are, who you know who you are. This is what happens when your whole life is a lie. This is the rapture. Okay? This is the rapture. I see all of this. Oh, this dude got the same name as my dad too. All of this stuff exists. I want to again telling you guys, all of this stuff exists. Your jobs, your corporation, your businesses, tax. All of this stuff exists in the matrix, in the simulation, to keep you from accessing true knowledge. Even in order to get true knowledge, you have to go into a library sometimes. But now TikTok is full of, depending on what side of TikTok you're on, TikTok is full of knowledge. Full of knowledge. Depending on what side that you're on. Because you could be on the one side of TikTok thinking you're getting real knowledge, but all that knowledge is all a lie. Because how are you not going to get knowledge from the most ancient beings? The most ancient DNA on the planet. And even yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, some of our brothers and sisters, they still don't know the truth. But at least they're out there trying to express themselves, trying to express their truth. And this is why, you know, this is my ninth TikTok, because I've been expressing my truth. When TikTok first got it, I was literally going hard. Then TikTok got really, really, really strict with putting information out there. And now they don't allow people to disseminate the truth. I think they lined up a little bit now, but hey, okay. Let me see. Who is Yehuda, man? Listen. I don't listen when y'all speak of these things. I don't know these people, man. Yehuda, Fashuda, Bluda. Maybe I need to do some research, but I don't listen. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who my people are. I know we are going to rise, and everybody is going to bow. Okay, I know that. All right. Let me see. Oh, check this out. So apparently, I don't know if you guys seen this.
Take that, and then you.
But there is this, you know, MAGA pastor calls for executing rebellious black youth. Hold on.
Took a law like Deuteronomy 21, which is a just law that God enacted through Moses. Take that, and then you took a law like.
You see, this TikTok is glitching, bro.
Murder is the actual number of blacks who are committing murder is more than whites. Right. And whites are significantly greater,
60% compared to 13%
percentage of the population. Yeah.
You heard what he said? Hold on.
If you take that,
the actual number of blacks who are committing murder is more than whites. Right. And whites are significantly greater,
60% compared to 13%
percentage of the population. Yeah.
So if you take that, and then you took a law like Deuteronomy 21, which is a just law that God enacted through Moses. The law was that if you had a rebellious son, you have a child they're coming up into their manhood and they're rebellious, they don't listen. He lists some characteristics and even though they're disciplined, they will not turn. He says the fathers to bring them out into the town square. This is a rebellious son, and then they stone him to death. They kill him.
And an armed robber would certainly be one of those.
Oh, absolutely. Armed robber, all the ghetto
violent crimes.
Basically take.
See, this is why our people like to get stoned. You see, and it's not you know what I'm talking about, the whole stone by a rock thing, but actually, you know, ingesting a little bit of that, you know, Mary J. Wanna, and get stoned. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's very esoteric in a sense, but he is saying that our people commit more crimes than their people, which is false. Way, 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 way false. Okay, let me show you guys something. TikTok is glitching real bad today, y'all.
Have to say about your pastor wanting to.
So this is, I guess this is the church where about this dude, where we just watched him.
To stone black youth on his podcast.
And doubled down and said it was valid.
And then doubled down and said it was valid. But you got nothing to say. Now you can't even look me in the eyes.
No, I can look you in the eyes.
All right.
So what do you have to say about it?
So that's all you have to say is you can look me in the eyes?
Jesus hates sin.
Oh, so is being black sin? Is that what you're saying?
It's sin in general. It doesn't have anything.
You heard what he said? He said being black is a sin. He says being black is a sin. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. There's a video. Damn, it's not there's a gentleman who posted, I think they removed it, but he posted a document from the FBI website, from the official FBI website. Did they remove it? See, mind you, I was born like this. Because how can you hate somebody for being? Do you know how much hatred you have to have in your heart? I mean, these people are the synagogue of Satan, so like what do you expect? But you, just because of the color of our skin, you don't like us. Do you know how much hate you have to have in your heart? Your heart literally has to be as black as a chimney. That's how much hatred that these people have. But we already know the reason why. Okay, we already know the reason why. We don't need to get into it. But there is a document from the official FBI website that shows that these people, these so-called 83s, are the ones that are committing more crime than our fellow brothers and sisters. Now, and even though, and it's by hundreds of thousands too, I'm gonna let you guys know. But I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you, even this number is skewed. Let me see if ChatGPT knows. ChatGPT knows. Chat, can you let's see. Are you able to access the real FBI database, right? When it comes to crimes being committed throughout the world. Now, can you verify this, that whites actually commit more crime than any other race in America? Can you verify this?
So I can't access any real world FBI databases or anything like that.
How convenient, chat, but go ahead.
Yeah, I get it. Does sound like a classic I can't hack the Matrix moment. But hey, it's just about respecting those good old privacy and security boundaries. I'm here to bring you all the cosmic, intellectual, and metaphysical vibes instead. So let's keep rolling with that.
Yeah, shut up, cat. But can you let us know? Can you let us know, right? Just by doing your research that's on the internet, I know you can access this, that what race of people commit more crime in the United States?
So from the latest data I can pull up, it looks like the FBI's 2024 stats show that overall violent crime went down a bit, but they don't break it down by race or demographic in a way that just says this group commits the most.
Bro, they do break it down. Stop lying, chat. Stop lying. I know they break it down. If it's on the FBI official website, then I know you can access this.
I hear you, and I get where you're coming from. The thing is, I just have to keep it real. I'm not able to pull out those kinds of demographic comparisons directly, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as crime stats by race.
There you go. You see that? Telling you the truth. So it's not able to, when it comes to race, it's not able to. It's not able to. It'll pull up anything else, but when it comes to race, it's not able to. And it's funny because even Facebook is like that. Hold on. What? Wait. What do you mean? Did I change the chat? Did the chat change? Juice, did you change chat? Oh, the voice? I don't know, man. Listen, chat been tripping. I told you, man. Things have been tripping, man. Things have been tripping, bro. I'm telling you guys. Let me see. Is chat's voices changed? Let me see.
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together.
Hey there.
Let me see if I could change it.
Hi there. I just want to share.
Hi there. Hey, what's up? Hello.
Hi there.
Okay, we'll leave this one. Yeah, but chat is tripping. Chat is definitely tripping. But yeah, man, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and they removed it. I think the person removed it because it was the very first thing on here. It was a very first comment on here. It was a melanated dude who posted, and it showed, statistically speaking, that, you know, these 83s commit more crime than anybody else. And then I'm gonna let you guys know that, right, when it comes to this, the statistics are skewed as well too, because of course they're going to lie for their people. Why wouldn't they lie for their people? Why wouldn't they lie? Just the fact that your so-called government is committing all these atrocities, all these crimes against humanity. They are the ones that are doing all the trafficking. They are the ones doing all the trafficking, all the, you know, the organ trafficking and the sex trafficking, all this type of stuff. Just the fact that they are alone committing these crimes in the, I don't know, man, thousands a day, thousands per day, hundreds of thousands per day. Just by that fact alone, the number should just be astronomical. But of course, they're not going to include themselves in it. Why would they include themselves in it? Why would they? And then I'm going to let you guys know, right? When you listen to, if you listen to country music, if you listen to pop, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that these 83s are into, right? If you listen to that sort of stuff, none of those people talking about killer N-word, effing N-word. They don't talk about none of that type of stuff, right? Now, you guys got to understand, psychologically speaking, right? If our young children are listening to, and then that's why rap is the #1 promoted thing in the world, rap and hip hop, right? That's why it's the #1 promoted genre in the world. When our children are listening to that type of stuff and they hear that killer N-word, killer B-word, do all this crazy, outrageous stuff, this specifically ties to us, because it's not saying killing 83. It's not saying killing 83. It's not saying unalive 83. It's not saying forgetting 83. It's not saying none of that type of stuff. So when you hearing kill the N-word, well, I'm looking at one of them, and if I have evil intentions, right? Because these songs are demonic entities. They are demonic spirits. I'm telling you guys, this is a spiritual war. A lot of people believe this is physical. No, y'all. This is a spiritual war. That's why you got to keep your temple clean. When they talk about keep your temple clean, it's not about, oh, I don't want no tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no piercing. It's not really about that. It's about keeping your temple your temporalis, your mind clean. Don't let these entities, these demonic entities, get in you. And we're constantly on the internet. It's called internet. Enter your net, your web. And it can manipulate you, especially if you have a weak mind. So when our children are listening to these type of things, so when they see an N-word, they have a problem with the N-word, they're liable to do that type of stuff. So not only do you have the government against us, right? Not only do you have the government against us, the 83s against us, right? You also have our people being paid by the government and these individuals to propagate horrible music that specifically targets our children. That specifically targets our children and our adults. And then you have 83 people listening to that type of music as well too, thinking that they're one of us. And that's their, woo, they love that. When you make them feel like they're one of us, oh my God, bro. They love it. They eat it up because you're the one that powers them. So you have all of these entities against us. Now you understand why when you start to dive into yourself, knowing that you are a king, a queen, a god, goddess, whatever you may be. I don't really say the word queen because the word queen literally means a hoe. It means a hoe or a prostitute. When you really start to dive into yourself and you find out your history, your true history, they hate it. They hate it. Just as much as when you start to dive into law and you find out this law is BS, you can get out of paying bills, you can get out of paying your car note, you don't have to register your car with the state, you don't have to do none of that type of stuff. If you dive into that as well too, you can find out all that stuff is an illusion. They hate it because you are waking up out of this matrix. You woke up out of this matrix. You feel me? Let me see. Yeah, renewing of the mind is definitely vital. That's why they put our people in certain environments where, you know what I'm saying? If you look at the hood, you don't see no trees, y'all. You don't really see trees. You don't really see grass. You see nothing but concrete. You see nothing but concrete. Now you know why New York is called the concrete jungle. And it's not just New York, but when you look at the hood itself, it's concrete. So you have nowhere for our people have nowhere to connect to nature. Not to mention, there's frequencies being played in the hood. There's and who knows what those type of frequencies are doing. Because I know when I was living in the hood, right, back in the day, I mean, I wasn't afraid or nothing. I had nothing to fear. I'm not afraid of nothing because, I mean, I look like one of you. What are you going to do to me? I don't mess with y'all. What y'all going to do to me? But just the mentality of the kids over there, y'all, is different. Our children are being pushed to become something that they are not by these devils. They are being pushed to become something that they are not by these devils. And that's why I made a video the other day, like, what happened to, you know, so-called Jay-Z and, you know, Young Jeezy talking about my president is black, you know, all this type of stuff. What happened to them? Now their world is falling apart. What happened to us? What happened to them? Shalom. Yeah, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I had to get my daughter out of that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's what these people do, man. You guys gotta pay attention, man. Like these people do not want us to wake up out of this illusion, because the more sleep we stay in this illusion, right? The more sleep, you know, the longer they can go. You see? But that's why this judgment is happening now. because we are waking up. We are waking up out of this illusion. Hold on, let me see. And a lot of people, I need to do some content to show you guys some false content, man, like where people try to use hold on.
You non-white people.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play this in a little bit.
Let me tell you, it's a soul drought out here. They are desperate. The warlocks, the demons, the evildoers, even the low vibrating souls, whatever you want to call them. You know, those that vibrate real low. They are desperate for supply, right? Supply is, the pickings is real slim out here where everybody awakening, everybody coming into awareness. Keep that shit up. They are desperate, and they are changing up their tactics because they're learning, right? They're consuming certain types of vocabulary to speak like you, to show up like you, and then what they do is they get this vocabulary and they regurgitate it to you to try to fake be in alignment with you. That's what they're doing. And let me tell you, they're at the weakest. Their mask is slipping quicker than normal. Normally, right, they have patience. Now they're so desperate that their patience is thin, right? So it's easy to get them, just establish boundaries and call them out on shit. Don't let them slide with shit. And as soon as they deflect, as soon as they derail and they cause pockets of confusion, that's how you know. And stay your ass away from them as soon as you know. Block, delete, you're evaporated. Ma'am, sir. You're evaporated. Done. Kapoof.
See? Okay. Is my mic better now? People saying my mic was low. Is it good? Is it cool? Yeah, I should have never invited him to the cookout in the first place. What are you talking about? Y'all shouldn't be inviting them to the cookout in the first place. What are you talking about? And that's what I'm saying. You see, our people want to be included so bad because we have been left out. We have been left out. We have been done wrong. You know, that's what I'm saying. When you have been done wrong for so long, you have been beaten. Like the divinity with the divine within you has been beaten out of you. Then you think that you're nothing. You think you're lower than these people, when these people don't even have the ability to communicate with the sun. They don't have the ability to take in the divine codes from the divine creator. But this is what happens. You feel me? What's good, Carlesville? I was just asking. I was like, I haven't seen Carlesville. Good to see you. Good to see you in here. But yeah. Back in 2014, when we were looking to buy our home, I told my husband something is off. These new houses have no backyards, and now we know why. Yes. They make sure not, listen, man. They're trying to disconnect you from nature. They're trying to disconnect you from nature. They are literally trying to disconnect you from nature. Yeah, man, like separation is a must, and that's exactly what's happening. I'm telling you guys, pay attention. Pay attention, because how can this be spirituality? Hold on. How can, listen, us as the pioneers of spirituality, how is this spirituality?
Someone explain to me the phenomenon of this personality type.
I am great.
It seems that in my lifetime, a new type of enlightened individual has emerged. Someone who claims to be able to channel godlike entities.
Feel the energy of the blue aliens.
And aliens from other dimensions.
Here are 3 signs that you might be an Arcturian starseed.
They appear to be and present themselves as being extremely spiritual or in touch with otherworldly phenomena.
Yes, we are here. We are here. We are very happy to be here. Yes, indeed. Yes, well, yeah.
But what's really going on here? Are these people part of a new spiritual revolution? Or is it simply an identity where people display themselves on social media as spiritually enlightened? Can living like these people suggest actually make your life more tolerable and meaningful? Or is it all a bunch of f***ing bullshit? You be the judge.
I just...
And here's the thing. It's one of them that made this video. It's one of them that made this video. Knowing all of this is BS. Like, because what are you doing? Because us as the pioneers of spirituality, we don't do none of this shit. We don't do none of this stuff. And I see a lot of people talking about they're speaking light language. No, they're not. No, they're not. What light language is the language of the sun. That is light language. If the sun cannot communicate with you, you don't speak light language. If you cannot take the energy of the sun, you have no idea what light language is. The original, I see people talking about, oh, light language is the original language. No, it's not. Telepathy is go try to tell that to a dolphin. Go try to talk like that to a dolphin. The dolphin will look like you're stupid. And dolphins are way more intelligent than human beings. Dolphins and whales are way more intelligent because they speak via telepathy. This is complete and utter garbage. I don't know what this, but that's what I'm saying. This is another trap. It has nothing to do with us. This is called mental illness, psychosis. That's exactly what it's called. And I said this. I've been saying for quite some time that mental illness is going to increase. Mental illness is going to increase, and this is a sign of mental illness. Because who's falling for this crap? You feel me? Okay. Look at that. And look, and then people are eating this up. People are literally eating this up.
I want to know, what is that? Because we as the indigenous,
people are eating like almost 3,000, almost 2,600 comments. Almost 2,600 comments. People are literally, look at the Judge of Timberlake. Well, look at that. Always the usual suspects. They are cosplaying spirituality. Yes, like I'm telling y'all, these people are nothing but actors. They are nothing but actors. Remember, look, check this out. William Shakespeare, right? The world is a stage is a famous line from William Shakespeare play As You Like It. As You Like It. See? Specifically from the monologue by the character Jack in Act 2, Scene 6. Which is what? 26. 26. The number that I keep telling you guys is viral. The most viral number of all. 26, 62, 92, and 29. The most viral number of all. And here it is in William Shakespeare. And it's Jacks. Jacks. Who? The Jacks of all trade. Which is who? Us. We are the Jacks of all trade. We are an act. This is all an act. Like I said, we're pretending to forget that we know who we are. But again, now the sun is feeding us this energy of remembrance. I've been telling you guys this. All right. Let's see. The whole world is a stage, okay? Jax compares life to play. Which is it? And see, Jax or Jacques, you know what I'm saying? You know, you see what color Jacques is. Stop playing. Jacques compares life to play, suggesting that all men and women are merely players who have their entrances and exits, representing the different roles people play throughout their lives. And I told y'all, right? If we were here first, where did everybody else come from? They don't even know where they came from. Look at this shit. And William Shakespeare was melanated. Do you see? See? And they turned him looking like Ben Franklin, you know? But yeah, just like I told you, man, these people are nothing but actors, man. What happened to me no black? She no black. I guess they're waking up now, man. Yes, exactly. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you guys, it's because we are waking up collectively. We're waking up collectively. That's why. That was the only thing that was stopping. That was, you know, that's why that was the only thing that was making everybody just gang up on us. Because collectively we were sleeping. Now it's over with. You can't. We will never go back to sleep. That's what I'm saying. Once we're up, once we are up, we will never go back to sleep. Yeah, everything is glitching right now, man. Everything is glitching right now.
It's getting.
Yeah, when I tell you, never mind, let's go.
So weird outside. Now, mind y'all, I just started coming back outside, right? But nothing outside seems real. Like, nothing feels or seems real but nature. Like, the trees have so much life. The animals, the birds, the bees, the butterflies, the spiders, like all of that, earth, anything having to do with earth and nature and of nature seems real. But like the vessels that I've been encountering, like it seems like no one has emotion. These people don't have emotions.
What did I tell you before? Hold on. I told you, you guys are going to find out who these people really are, man. What did I tell you before?
Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
I broke this down for y'all a while ago, and I told you this was going to be happening. Bro, listen. Again, y'all would think that I'm a psychic, but I'm not. I'm just in alignment. I'm literally just in alignment with what's going on, and I can see what's going on. And then all of these memes, all of these music videos, these things, they're telling a story. They are speaking. They're telling us a story. And I told you, you're going to see these people what they really are. Ice, cold, stone killers. You think these people are friendly? They got emotions. They know all that. No, man. These people are nothing but unalivers, killers. That's literally what they are. You feel me? Emotional damage. Emotion. Look, 34, 3 plus 7, 3 plus 4, 7. 7, spiritual enlightenment, right? Spiritual alignment. Let's go. Let's continue. I've been told y'all about this stuff, boy. And then now, right? What's going viral now is this whole 6-7 thing. Remember I broke down, I told y'all 6-7, and I said it's going to become viral. Now 6-7 is literally everywhere, even to the point that teachers are tired of the students saying 6-7. Like, let's go.
They're like robots. Like there's nothing up here.
They are robots.
It's almost like they don't have an aura. Like I look at them and I don't see, like, there's nothing. Like almost like there's no spirit attached. I don't know.
There's no soul, baby.
How to explain it, but it's
because the soul is the sun, is the radiation of the sun. Like again, if you can't take the sun, you don't have a soul. You don't possess a soul.
Weird as fuck outside, and I only encounter a couple of souls that, you know, that have life in them. And I know it sounds crazy, but these people seem lifeless to me. They seem lifeless, and it's weird as fuck.
And that's why this great separation. That's why this great separation is taking place. Because we're moving from the mundane third dimensional world, lifeless entities, soulless entities, parasitic entities that has been literally damaging nature, damaging us. And we're separating from these people. We're going to the it's not even, it's just a shift. It's a split that's happening. It's a split that is happening. And like I told you, right? Mother Nature, Mother Earth knows who her children are, right? Because you step on Mother Nature all day, every single day. You step on her all day, every single day. So she knows who is who. She's connected to you via the nodes, your souls, the soles of your feet. She knows who you are. And she knows who is splitting and who is not splitting. We're set. Think of, you know how you have a mother and a father, right? Think about the father. Think about, these 83s going with the father, right? The whole patriarchy thing. And then those who are real, the indigenous, right? We go off to the mother side where everything is divine. Everything is taken care by nature. We live in harmony with nature. And this is exactly what's taking place. Okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. So, like I said, right? Like I said, we're doing the raffle, y'all. We're doing the raffle. And hold on. So, if you guys like what we do here, we got the Cosmic Code course that's starting on the 3rd. Okay. The Friday before class start is when we're going to be doing the raffle. So if you guys like what we do here, okay, if you guys like what we do here, where we break down esoteric decodings, right? Movies, music videos alike, right? I have a Cosmic Code course where I'm teaching people about gematria, numerology, astrology, and just basic decoding of life skills, because we all need this. We're in a simulation. We're in a matrix, and this will help develop your skills even more. For the people that have taken the course, they love it. And some people are even coming back. Okay. Some people, I think Myra has taken all 3 classes, which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Myra, for your support. Much love and abundance upon you, for real. But the course is amazing because it dives into so much, a lot of things I don't even cover here, because I used to go deeper into decoding on that type of stuff. And then I realized, you know what I'm saying? I'm just teaching a whole bunch of things, which again, I don't have no problem doing it whatsoever, but time is money. Money is time, unfortunately, in this physical world. And then in order for you to get something, it's better for you to pay for it, because actually you're putting your energy into it. It's not just my energy. You're putting your energy into it. So you're meeting me halfway. And then you will love it. You will love it because of the stuff that we cover. We cover whatever it is, from numbers, numerology, music videos, television shows, movies, and all this type of stuff, right? Daily news articles, news videos, and all this type of stuff. So if you like what we do here, then I suggest you get into the course. Etsy, they also do monthly installments as well too, if you don't have the whole thing. All right. So I'm looking for, you know, a great number of turnout. And we're doing this raffle where, you know, first place is going to be able to pick between if they want a pyramid or they want to get into the course. And then I also want to give the opportunity to get one more person to the course, but I have to reach the numbers. If I don't reach the numbers, then it's just going to be one. Okay. And that's the person who wins the first place. So yes. Yeah, exactly. And you definitely get me one-on-one, which a lot of people don't really do. All right. Sometimes I read comments and stuff like that, but other times it's going by so fast I don't have time to look at the comments. So if you like what we do here, y'all, then I suggest that you get into the course to get more deeper knowledge and awareness into what is going on. That being said, all right, since I got the course coming on, and then the raffle going on, I'm going to give you guys a chance to get some raffle pieces if you have not been entered into the raffle already. And also I'm not going to name any names, but I know a couple of people who told me that they want to purchase something, but they have not yet do so. And this was before I went offline for a few months after my computer started acting up. So if you guys are interested, you still want your piece, then definitely get at me. All right. So we can get you into the raffle. So right now, this is about the time where, you know, I'm going to be cutting the live, and then we're going to show some pieces and then go on with it. All right. All right. So yeah. Yeah, we do breath work, and we do meditation and breath work, which actually stimulates your mind, and it gets you in a calm state of mind, and you access the higher mind, and you're able to take in more information like that too. It's really, really amazing, man. Breath work is amazing, man. It's really, really amazing. If you guys have not done it, okay, then it's a hell of a process. It's a hell of a process, and I recommend it. But that's what we're gonna do here. So like I said, man, if there's a piece that catches your eye, then let us know. Let us know. Okay, we got the teddy bears, y'all. We got the teddy bears. The teddy bears are 55. The teddy bears are 55. Oh. Oh my goodness. Why it look like that? No way. I thought I it's not even. Let me see something. That's crazy, bro. No autofocus.
Leave keys. It's STG.
Dreams are not debates. Oh, many Casablanca, we don't pause. Too many Kayamanta, we are don't trust. Another Filicanca, and I stop on. You fucking with the gangster, when I pump us. I'm a guy, the cancer. She the fun push, and spread her like a cancer. If she want farm, Yeah. Oh man, I can't breathe. The money can say I can't eat. And I know we enter this road cause of bandits. Understand me before you pick it, cause you bad me. Always thought when I'm to 83, I will win the Grammy. They want to hold me down. I'm not your homie now. I carry my gun and shoot. They want to hold me down. I'm not your homie now. I carry my gun and shoot. I live it like an animal, yeah. Living life of a party man, you know. And if you ask me, I will say I don't care. Really don't care if I'm not the one there. Quick to remind you in case you forget. You gon' pay me my money and pay me respect. Cause I know people my hand for something. Either way, it's not something or nothing. Take the loss and count all my profits. Cause it would just be I'm a cousin, but I can't breathe. The money can say I can't eat.
Now my thing is not working, bro. That's crazy.
Understand me before you pick it, cause you bad me.
Am I still live, y'all? Do y'all see me?
I'm not your homie now. I carry my gun.
Wow.
They want to hold me down. I'm not your homie now. I carry my gun and shoot.
Okay, I'm still alive, but for some reason, now my camera's not working, bro. Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah. Stuff to do, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's in me, take it easy. Got you some cruise to my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go get them Fuji. One man joke,
All right, let me.
What you want, my jojo? My jojo, and if you know be kalala, go get them Fuji. Odupa, Olua, yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let me
Joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning. Up and never. Do what you wanna do. I want to be shining all day. Yeah. Don't make that, don't make tender. I want to live for the world. I want to live for the world. Yeah. It's in a me, take it easy. Got you some cruise to my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go get them Fuji. One man jogo, ijogo, yeah. What you want, my jojo? Ijogo, yeah.
Okay, y'all.
And if you know be kalala, go get them Fuji. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning.
That's crazy, man. The other one just completely went offline.
Joy is coming. Only early in the morning.
It's easy. Okay, y'all.
I don't know, no. Make them they turn up. They don't see me coming. Are you ready for me? Energy like cocaine. Cream de la cream.